What's good, y'all? It's your boy AAG. We got a nice little video to watch today. Nice little discussion we gonna have. Shout out to whoever this is, Black Top Buckets, cause I mean you really only got like 15K subs, but you popped up on my joint somehow. My little home page on YouTube. So kudos to you for that, for sure. So let's go ahead and get to this video so y'all can see what I'm talking about, all right?
Look at someone like a possibly Kobe Bryant when I've seen him personally get in people's face and just cuss them out to their damn near in tears, and they're grown men. You know Michael Jordan probably would have been fighting his teammates if he had to see some of the stuff that these guys do. So I feel like what makes LeBron great, he's always been knocked, oh, he's not a killer, he'll make the right pass, and I've always loved that. But I also think sometimes that hurts him because, not saying I've never had him as a leader, and I'm sure he has his ways of particularly leading this team, but I know for a fact if the two guys that I mentioned before saw some of the effort and energy that he saw from his teammates this year, it would have been an issue.
I mean, when Kobe, Dwight, and Nash all had injuries, though, they didn't win a playoff game.
They got to the playoffs, though.
But they didn't win a game. Neither did this Lakers team. The year 19, when he was averaging 22 on 37% shooting, Kobe did. The Lakers, they went 10 and 25 in the games that he played in. So I'm not sure I understand what you're saying, Matt, but I'm not so sure it's well, Kobe Bryant would have been the white horse if Kobe Bryant would have been the white horse if
Man, why is she so angry? Matt Barnes is absolutely right. LeBron James just kind of sat there and said, well, we lost, it's over. I mean, he was literally laughing on the sidelines and he didn't really care about the outcome of the games. Kobe, it would have been a totally different story, and it's not that big of a deal to point it out.
Oh, I'm definitely not saying that, but what I'm saying...
All right, first and foremost, before we finish the rest of this, what? Let's be honest. If Kobe had Russell Westbrook, okay, what could have Kobe said to make Westbrook do differently from what he's doing now? Because, like, back then, Kobe had Steve Nash. You're comparing Steve Nash to Russell Westbrook. We're not talking about, like, good Russell Westbrook. We're talking about duty booty Russell Westbrook. Missing layups, missing dunks, can't hit threes, turning the ball over 10, 15 times a game. Like, bruh, what are y'all even talking about? And my mans, what are you talking about? Like, you got to think about this. I don't know if you ever led a team before in your life, but when you're a leader, just yelling at people and screaming, that shit's not always effective. It's effective for some people, but it's not going to be effective for most. And we talk about grown-ass fucking men here, bruh. Come on now. It's tough to scream at motherfuckers in high school, let alone college. And you talking about grown people in the NBA, bro? Ain't no grown man gonna sit there and listen to you screaming at him and taking you serious. Come on, bruh. What are you talking about? Let's finish this up, though.
Kobe would get in, like, he would not let the
Sure,
way some of his
but if you get in
teammates
someone's
play
face and it doesn't
slide.
turn into wins, then you're just getting in somebody's face.
But it's going to be a problem the entire season. And it just didn't seem like, at some point, it just seemed like everyone's just like, oh, well, forget it. It is what it is. And I just know, like I said, this is not even what LeBron has been able to do this season alone has been absolutely incredible. He continues to climb the historical ladder. But I'm just saying, from a standpoint of just not having what he saw on a day in, day out basis sometimes, those guys wouldn't have had it like that.
LeBron played great this season, and nobody is blaming him for the struggles, but we can hold everybody accountable. Everybody could have done more, and LeBron, from a leadership aspect, could have gotten angry with his teammates and called them out more. She was also saying that the Lakers didn't win a game in the playoffs. Well, guess what? Kobe Bryant was actually injured every game in those playoffs. He wasn't taking games off and then coming back and then taking them off again, laughing on the sidelines. He was actually out for the rest of the year with a very serious injury. So to compare the two doesn't even make any sense. But that's just what I think. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section.
I'm gonna be honest with you, my mans. Again, kudos to you because you popped up on my little feed. You feel me? So I saw the video. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got 300K views on this joint. I just gave you another one. You're welcome. But let's be honest here, bro. Kobe did a little too much as far as, like, playing through games, being hurt, and all that junk, bro. Like, that's why his body ultimately, like, gave up faster than it was supposed to. And Kobe, my man, and he said that himself. Pushing yourself through injury is not the smartest thing to do. So maybe it would have been better for Cobes if he would have took off some of them games throughout the season. Maybe he would have been able to help them win some of them games in the playoffs. But again, Kobe had a better team that year compared to what LeBron has, okay? And like I said, you probably never had to lead a team before, bruh. But when you got problem children on your team, I don't want to call Westbrook a child, but when you got people on your team that are very difficult to talk to, like Westbrook, that are super stubborn and like bullheaded, nothing you say, whether screaming at them or talking to them normally, is going to get through to them. And again, it's much better to talk to an adult like an adult, okay, when you have an issue with them, rather than screaming at them. Screaming at them is literally going to make them fucking hate you. That's why they hated Jordan ass, as we all know, and that's why some motherfuckers couldn't deal with Kobe. If we all fucking grown and we on the same team, we want to win, you want to win, we going to do this together. So, all that other junk y'all talking about, bro, y'all tripping. Y'all absolutely tripping. You got to do stuff like Magic sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Magic know how to get them troops together. And he wasn't yelling at motherfuckers. He know how to talk. But anyway, man, that was what I had. That was all I had. I'm gone. Till next time, man. Check y'all. I'm out. Peace.